to like not watch your stream. I don't know how I've done this.
Do you want me to see? Oh, you got it back.
I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in. Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
So we've got Sion versus Mordekaiser in top. Morgana Nidalee in jungle. Lucian v Varus in mid, and then Lulu Twitch versus Karma Jinx.
Happy days. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. So we got Super Big Fun on Sion versus Teddy on Mordekaiser. That's very interesting. These are the two big focal points of the teams, in my opinion. That'll be good to see. Nothing too spicy in the rooms either. Everyone taking what I expected. Going to see this Lethality Varus, which I think he played in that first game you casted as well, right?
Yeah, he did. Yep. It was an interesting draft actually because the first 3 picks were Morgana, Varus, and Lulu. So there's quite a lot of flex that they could have chosen where those champions were going to go.
Yeah.
Just rearrange the scoreboard.
I've somehow managed to not make this full screen. God, technology just escapes me, honestly. Right, anyway.
I guess we've kind of ended up with 4 AD carries.
Yeah, Lucian and Jinx versus Varus and Twitch. I know who I'd rather have, but we'll see if Teddy team can pull it off anyway.
Yeah, as Twitch doing a bit of scouting early finds Lucian.
We've got this Dark Harvest on the Morgana jungle, which will be interesting to see if he can get some damage down off that. I'm not sure what there is for Morgana jungle. Dark Harvest seems to make sense to me.
I have not seen it before, so yeah, this is my first time seeing Morgana jungle, and they find Karma recalling.
God, the pressure that Twitch and Lulu are putting down.
Karma's just going to walk away as Jinx comes up to cover, and they don't want to walk too far into unwarded territory.
Yeah.
Interestingly, held the flash for a long time, so so nothing doing on that. Varus gets the early comet poke, flashes the emote.
Yeah, we see the ignite on Lucian here for the all-in, and then the barrier on Varus to protect him. So we'll see what comes out on top. Barrier often feels bad versus ignite because they can sort of just let it time out and then ignite you. See if they can navigate that properly.
And do you think the all-in of Lucian will be too strong for Varus, or with the poke
I think Lucian will dominate this lane. He should dominate this lane. I think Lucian with ignite is a really dangerous proposition for almost any mid laner, and then Varus without much mobility and not great self feel either is gonna struggle.
Nidalee getting fairly low on that red. Starts the Croaks. Lulu took time to cover bot and puts a vision ward in river early on.
Yeah, I think this bot lane, Lulu Twitch obviously quite a common matchup, but the Jinx Karma is really strong, like really meta. Two really meta champions who are both super strong on this patch. So I think they're going to give the advantage to blue team on that one as well.
Yeah, and we get a bit of early trading from both lanes as they get the level 2. Get a lot of poke down on Lulu. Going to force all the health potions.
Great trade for Faxi and Hades though. They know their way around the lane, that's for sure.
Ooh. Tabbed to the wrong thing there. Fairly standard top lane.
We see it. Okay, you tabbed that again.
Yeah,
but we see it in mid again just before.
There we go.
Lucian is heavy trading onto this Varus and starting to poke him out lane. Look at the mana and the health is really low for him there. And he'll move into this bot side river and probably grab that pink ward.
Yeah, finds that pink. Varus potentially going to have to recall after this wave. Might even be forced off it because he dashes in, finds the passive auto with the corrupting pot.
Yeah, he respects the barrier, doesn't flash ignite him there. That would have been big to see though.
Just missed the piercing light on Varus as well through the minions, which would have forced probably barrier or flash. As Morgana waiting for the gank now, Sion walks up. Can Morgana land the binding? That's the thing. Sion stands in the minions, misses the binding. Sion walking down, finds the Nidalee.
Flash.
First blood for Morgana as Sion passive will pick up the return kill. But that is some good Dark Harvest proc as well for Morgana as we find trades down the bot lanes. Flash is forced. Ignite down on Twitch.
Yeah, God, action all over the map. But I just want to highlight how good those flashes were across the board. Sion flashing to give himself distance for the Q into the Nidalee, and then Morgana and Mordekaiser both flashing to the side of the Sion Q, pick up the first blood, and he gets returned. Great play from the two top lane and two jungles there.
And interestingly, Sion walking back to lane, whereas Mordekaiser teleported, meaning you've got TP advantage now on blue side. Twitch poked out with the Mantra Q. Probably should look to recall, really. He's going to get forced off the tower as Lulu walking back to lane still.
Yeah, we're seeing big CS leads start to appear across the mid and the bot lane. 15 in bot and 9 in mid. And huge poke. God, this Karma Jinx combo, eh?
Yeah, just destroying the Twitch. He's using his ability to stay alive under his own tower. Pops out, Nidalee here for the gank. Cancel on the spear, lands a spear on Lulu. Goes in on Twitch with the ignite. Nidalee going to get taken down by the tower. Jinx using the passive to run off the side. Morgana finally joins the play, but not early enough to pick up anything.
Yeah, too late on the Morgana. She wasn't getting there in time. Nice polymorph on the Lulu. Keeps the Nidalee on the tower long enough to pick up the return kill, but still, this Jinx is very happy after that.
Yeah,
would have liked to kill, but she'll take the 2 assists.
Yeah, and another wave missed by Twitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Morgana spell shielding the trap to prevent the early recall is going to force them all the way into the tower.
Drags the wave as well, hits a nice binding on the backside. Can't quite get the W, but yeah, she drags the wave so that Twitch and Karma don't miss everything under the tower, and they'll have the wave stacked ready to shove in, and they should be able to deny at least 1 or 2 creeps from Hades here on Jinx.
Yeah, and getting rid of some vision here. Sion finds the knocker. Some big trades coming out on top. Sion got a healthy HP lead in the top as they find the Pink Warden River now.
Yeah, he's got the level 6 advantage in the top as well, so obviously that Sion ulti and Mordekaiser ulti interaction, very advantageous for Sion. Can deny the Mordekaiser ulti, no problem with
Lucian finds the culling. Is he going to get all the procs? Forces the barrier. Varus staying for the arrow into the wave. Morgana's going to find the gank pathing into mid, but the Varus missing the ultimate, and Lucian flashes out the binding, respecting that. And Nidalee now...
well played by the Lucian and well played by the Morgana to force his flash there. Good job all round.
Varus still sticking around. Nidalee tries to go for the invade onto Raptors, but down a level.
Yeah, impressed by the Morgana jungle so far. It's been effective in the ganking department and in the farming department. Nidalee's looking top here.
Oh, there we go. Sion. Ooh, Mordekaiser ulting the Nidalee, cancels the Sion ultimate. Is going to potentially get taken out by the Nidalee. Comes out of the ultimate straight into the Sion Q.
Yeah, well played by the blue team topside of the map. And Morgana is once again just slightly too late to the play.
Yeah, and Mordekaiser without flash. Morgana sidesteps the Sion knockup as Nidalee jumps out of the ultimate range. Twitch feeling like he can get it on Twitch. Jinx here with the 5-stack passive. Is the 2 damage going to be enough?
I think it will be enough. There's no Karma shield.
There we
go.
He's going to do the same for Karma now. 5 stacks of passive, but Karma's got enough hope.
Great for the Twitch Lulu to pick up a kill there in a 2v2 after being put behind.
Yeah, down
Not
16
going down without a
CS.
fight, that's for sure.
Yeah, down 16 or so CS, but should pick up a few here as the wave's still pushing back into them. Lulu finds the Karma with Ignite, gets taken out by the Mantra Q, but finds the 1-for-1 trade. The supportal combat ends in fatality for both. Varus picks
Varus,
up the arrow.
Great arrow from Varus, and he's somehow got a solo bolo in the 1v1. He might be down 30 CS, but he's up in pride anyway, let's put it that way.
Nidalee actually flashes to try and hit the spear there as well, but doesn't land it, so summon her down in jungle.
Yeah, and I think Red Team have navigated this early game fairly well, considering they've got this Twitch Lulu scaling plus the Varus in mid lane. Although, I mean, the other team has the Jinx. Although, I don't know, what do you think? Who do you think has the scaling advantage this time?
That's a hard one for me. I think the Varus poke will probably become less relevant the longer Sion and Karma in the game, as they find the route onto Karma, and that Morgana route lasting such a long time. As Nidalee joins the play, Twitch coming around over the other side of the wall. A lot of damage.
From Morgana.
Yeah, Morgana doesn't find anyone with the ult though, as Nidalee jumps out.
On the back end. Twitch might grab 2 here.
Culling pushes Twitch. Oh, flashes back into the river, picks up the Nidalee. Huge play.
I like it.
Lulu falls off the back of the fight. Can Lulu find the 1v1 on Jinx? She can.
This game is absolutely nuts. Twitch runs out around the top side as well. No drama there.
Oh, now Lucian with the red buff. Two low people in mid. Finds the root. The barrier is going to prevent the passive attack, and they do pick up. Is the red buff going to kill the barriers? It is, the corrupting potion.
Unbelievable. Great play from both teams. Wow. And all is said and done, Twitch comes out of that 4-1-1 with a 400 goal shutdown, and he's probably feeling very happy with himself. I imagine he'll pick up his mythic on this space.
Yeah,
not quite, just the noon quiver. But yeah, wow, great play all round. Started off with Morgana hitting a binding on the Nidalee, and then following up with the ulti, and then Twitch following up with his own ulti, and Varus on the back end. Very good.
Who needs to farm CS when you can farm champions instead?
Exactly. Yeah.
Slowly sidesteps the
46 in 10 minutes, but he has 4 kills.
We take a quick look at the gold. 800 gold lead over there. 1000 gold lead in mid for the Lucian.
Yeah, Varus on 56 ES. Not having the greatest time, but he did get that solo bonus like we discussed.
Classic. 2 beefy boys in the top lane, not really hitting each other with any lasting damage.
Yeah, Sion's navigated the lane really well here.
Karma potentially quite out here. Twitch lands a slow. Turns his attention to Jinx. Gonna find a lot of damage with this Rain Spray. Forces the bottom lane.
Twitch and Lulu starting to bully this Jinx and Karma now. And
Morgana
forces the flash.
Oh! Dark Harvest Pool picks up the Jinx. The ult backer. Is it going to be enough? Karma just about gets out of range. Is the second banner going to hit? It does.
Got to hitting the skill shots. Big healing. Nope, down she goes. And the Sion TP looks like it got cancelled there by the Mordekaiser in the top lane.
As Herald goes down in mid. Varus sidesteps the spear. That's going to be at least another 2 plates worth of gold over to Lucian and Nidalee. As they look to steal away the Raptor. Finds it. Nidalee jumps in to try and get the Raptor. Lucian over the wall. Lulu's low. Lulu's down. Lucian binded again. Jinx flies by. Mordekaiser in with the TP. Doesn't find the grasp.
Nidalee jumping in for the Wraith there. Gets his mid laner killed, but they do trade the 1-for-1. The Varus Morgana combo really strong. The binding into the arrow. Those are burst damage there.
Yeah, and there's just again a lot of CC coming down from this from Teddy's team. They've got the pull on Mordekaiser, 2 CCs on Morgana, root on Varus, and a slow on Twitch, and then Lulu's got CC as well. It's just stacked. The team fight's looking quite strong.
Yeah, I actually quite like this red team combo, especially since they've not fallen behind in the early game. In fact, they're up a small amount of gold, and they've got the dragon. So I think they're in a really good position here.
Yeah, as they find the Karma with the ult over the wall from Varus, and
huge burst.
Huge. As Mordekaiser finds the solo Q damage on Nidalee, but can't make anything stick as the tower dissuades any further action. A farm alarm going off as Sion goes back to top as Lucian tries to take mid, but he's found out by Lulu and Varus coming in.
Lulu flashes after.
Finds the second Q. Morgana flashes in. Varus picks it up with the nice arrow.
Well played across the map again from red team. Varus going bot, hitting the ulti over the wall, and then moving mid and killing the Lucian along with the Lulu. Really good play. In the mid lane here. 4-1-1 on the Varus. Had a tough early game, but he scaled nicely into this game.
Yeah, Sion now potentially caught out. No ultimate as well, because he just used it to get back to lane.
Has flash.
Morgana ultimate comes in. Is going to find it.
I'm just not sure they have the damage.
No, it's just going to walk away as Nidalee hits Varus with the spear. And is the red buff going to be enough? It is.
Yeah. Ticks him down. Well played there by Nidalee. And Twitch chunking out the Jinx here, but low on mana, probably not going to be able to get the kill, especially with Karma on her way down.
Action on both sides of the map. Lucian potentially overstaying in the mid as he thought Lulu wasn't too much of a threat.
Yeah, and pays for it, right, with his life. Lulu ulting him, polymorphing him, and then slowing him enough for Varus and Morgana to catch up. Does grab the turret eventually though, and that wave will crash into
Twitch
mid-tier 2.
just gets the recall off before the Karma finds him in the bush as well.
I've got to say, I'm impressed by Teddy's team here. Hades' team had a really strong showing in their first game versus Inca. Absolutely smashed that one in about 25 minutes. And here, Teddy's team holding their own. In fact, I would say they're in a good position with this Twitch scaling and the Varus scaling.
A few mythics coming out now. We've got Shurelia's on the Karma. As Morgana found by Nidalee and Lucian, who are actually waiting to dive Twitch. As Twitch now opens up on Jinx, huge damage. Kraken Slayer finished, obviously not being respected by the Jinx.
Holy moly, this Twitch, who is this guy? He's an absolute maniac.
He goes back in.
This guy is nuts.
Lucian dashing through the tower on the back as he can't get round. Takes 2 turrets. Twitch flashes back in, kills the Nidalee, and Twitch basically gets 4 kills.
This guy is unbelievable. What a player. High D. I've not played with him before. He was a late-minute substitute for Teddy's team, and he is clearly just the biggest smurf in the world.
My god, the quadra kill for Twitch at 15 minutes. The Jinx are not going to find it on the back, with the Kraken Slayer just completed by Twitch off those earlier kills. Already doing over 400 damage in that team fight.
He just absolutely crushes that fight. 8-1 and 3 now on this Twitch, with the Lulu and the Morgana behind him. Blue team is in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamsu, huge pop off from Twitch, I agree. What a player. Working on that second item now, we'll see what he goes for.
Yeah, and that spacing as well to go back into the fight rather than just give up.
Yeah, exactly. Completely made that Lucian look like a fool with his pathing. Lucian trying to get through the turret, ends up useless and dying.
There's red team looking to have a look into the blue jungle as Nidalee smites the red buff. Just going to clear some vision. Ocean Dragon has spawned as Morgana starts it, but gets a third of her HP taken away by the Nidalee spear.
Yep, this is going to be a mythic fight, although Sion has not yet TP down. Does have TP. Mordekaiser's already here. See if Nidalee goes to steal. Just going to give it up. And red team picks up their second dragon.
Yeah, blue team not wanting to contest with the 2k gold lead that red have built so far.
I can just quickly swap to the god. I want to see how much we on Twitch. I'm having a lot. Yeah, 3k lead for Twitch in the bot lane. What a player. Hades, my favourite for maybe the best AD carry in the tournament between him and Spot, but High D putting in a huge claim for that spot, for that title. And I think that could be a contender for the £10 player of the tournament prize there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think based on what I've seen so far, that's huge.
Had a couple of spot pop-offs in my previous game, which could be up there as well. But yeah, really
Lucian flashes in on Varus, finds the passive attacks. Does he have culling up? He doesn't. Varus finds roots. Sion down in bot lane. TP comes in from Mordekaiser. As Morgana finds Lucian with the root. Another successful hit. Mordekaiser ulting the Sion this time. Misses the key.
Flash out on the top side.
And Sion now.
Right into the Twitch. Oh, Morgana Karma Shield should
Morgana on the backside. Finds the root in between the minions onto the Jinx, ults the Karma, spell shields the Sion knockup, and finds...
Oh, great spear. Teddy on the backside gets taken out there.
Yeah, Lulu comes in with the shield. Good dodge from Morgana on the Nidalee spear. She gets hit by the Karma mantra key. Stopwatches out of that. Nidalee stopwatches on the other side, jumps out, and both teams gonna walk away. With red picking up the tower as well.
Yeah, grab the tower, and they get the team fight victory, losing 1 for 2 there. And Hades on this Jinx, 0-5-5, having a rough time.
Yeah, as Nidalee picks up the big Krug.
I'm impressed with this Morgana jungle as well, hey? Working out really well.
Yeah, that
obviously has made a strong pick.
Yeah, that binding through the minions into Jinx. Coming in clutch as Nidalee finds a spear from the Dragon Ball, takes a huge chunk out with the empowered melee form and finds Morgana as the rest of her team's recalled in base.
That was pretty smurf from the Nidalee there. Great pathing from taking the big golem over the wall into the dragon pit.
Varus misses the ultimate. Twitch finds Lucian, who dashes straight over the wall, and then Gale forces for just so he's out.
He's having a big old, doesn't want to part of that. Lucian actually down on XP versus the Varus as well here. I think you mentioned that, 11 to 12. has his Kraken Slayer working on his Essence Reaver. Varus on the other side with the Mana Immune working towards the Mirror Mana and the Duskblade, I imagine.
Yeah, picked that up last game. We've got Riftmaker from Mordekaiser.
The Omnivamp option. Like to see it.
Yeah. So we've got 9 out of 10 mythics completed. Is anything jumping out at you or fairly standard?
No, fairly standard. Night Harvester on Lily versus Liliandry's on Morgana is what you'd expect from both those champs. Twitch has his Kraken Slayer plus the Runan's now completed as well, so he is a very scary Twitch.
Yeah, Morgana and Lily starting the Herald, Nidalee poking around with the spears, knows about it, misses the Lily.
No TPs on
Jinx gets poked out in mid by Varus, so if there is a fight that starts already half HP, picks up the Herald and with all that free pressure, just get to take it. Where do you think they're going to be looking to use it?
I would imagine they'd wait for the next Dragon spawn and drop it down mid, use the pressure to get a favourable positioning onto Dragon and take it from there. Especially if this is going to be the sole point for them. It's a Mountain Soul, right? Yeah, the Mountain Soul.
Yeah.
Not the strongest, but probably still very desirable. Going to make the Mordekaiser a happy guy.
One thing I always forget to do actually. We can zoom out.
Yeah. And the CS, Varus has caught himself up in the mid lane nicely after being down quite a chunk. He's up to pretty much evens.
Yeah, Twitch ahead as well.
Yeah.
Nidalee finds half of Varus' health bar with that spear. Huge damage. Night Harvester.
This is the Nidalee show on the blue team. She's keeping them in the game. Omar as well, super big fun in the top lane. Scaling, haven't really mentioned him much, but the Scion in 8 or 9 CS per minute here, getting those big passive health gains.
Morgana over the wall can't find the binding, but gets hit by the spear for her troubles. As we'll just see Scion coming in for a flank. Not spotted down in the river. Twitch caught out by Lucian with the culling. Nearly gets the return kill, but it's 1,000 gold over to Lucian in a 1v1.
Great damage calculation there from Lucian. He really knew his numbers, and he just all in.
Here comes the Scion flank. Spell Shield blocks it onto Varus as she polymorphed. Morgana finds the ult, but no stuns. Forced to flash out the fight as no kills, but red team will have to give up the dragon as Mordekaiser still in his ultimate. Comes out in the middle of 3 and gets taken down. Scion rooted, but not enough damage to take down the super tank.
Without the Twitch here, red team just lacking some damage.
Yeah, the poke's still coming through from Varus though. They're walking towards the dragon as Moonstorm and Renewer heals Morgana for a good chunk. Flash in from Scion as Nidalee picks up the kill with the spear. And Lulu goes down over the wall. Jinx finally gets some kills on the board with a double, and they get the dragon.
Big gold swing there, blue team. Red team overstepping without the Twitch. They just take the L, give away that dragon, back off, wait for the Twitch, but they commit and they lose more kills. And Lucian all the meantime been pushing that wave into topside, crashes it, and he's going to take jungle camps.
Yeah, some good damage down on the top tower as well. 800 HP left on that. If we look at the Scion, he's got... How much has he got? 934 bonus health from his shield passive.
Yeah, they need Twitch in these fights. I think Lulu needs to start really thinking about where Twitch is and where she should be in relation. Can't be having Lucian just all in him like that in the mid lane.
Yeah, a common mistake that sports make, including me. Leaving ready go. Twitch going for the return. Gonna get spotted by Lucian before Twitch can get any vision in the bush, but Lucian dashes over the wall.
How would Gale force an item, honestly? That's really outrageous. But yeah, when fighting over Prior, you really need your support there to contest with you, make sure you're safe as you push in the wave, and then you can move together into the bot side river. Didn't quite get that right on the red team.
Yeah, slow lands on Karma, but the Morgana binding not going to find anything. As Nidalee over the wall, looking at the spear, dodged by Morgana. Great dodge. The black shield absorbs all of the magic key damage and they're just going to walk away.
Yeah, I think blue team are feeling much happier than they were about 5 minutes ago here. They're definitely not out of the woods yet with this Twitch. Here he comes.
Finds the Karma. Scion coming in for the flank. Isn't going to charge in. Herald popped now as they get the kill, forcing the pressure down mid. Gonna get a free charge here. Scion.
Fancy feet from the Scion there. The big man can move, dodging everything.
They're just going to get the one charge, but they get the mid tower. Ping's going down on the way to Baron. Looks like they're just going to be clearing some vision for now.
We are completely even on gold after 24 minutes.
Yeah, as Nidalee can't find the spear, and Ping's going down on Baron now. As they're going for the actual bait instead.
Oh,
in the pit,
dangerous.
Twitch out comes outside. Ult isn't available, so he's going to be shorter range. Sion still in the river. As Jinx over the wall with Runins gets some good damage.
Pumping out the damage.
Yeah, as Morgana now slowed, coming in, finds the binding on Jinx, gets the ultimate and zombies off. Sion finds no one with the ult, but finds two with the knocker.
It's a 2 for 2 so far. Twitch alive, Varus alive.
Yeah, Lucian's
going to clean up.
Varus just stuck by Baron. And Lucian picks up the triple this time as Twitch walks away.
Yeah, it was a good engage, but Mordekaiser and Morgana both got insta-popped by the double AD carry combo. And Twitch, like you said, no ulti, couldn't carry that fight. Lucian comes through at the back with 9, 6 and 0 on this Lucian. Doesn't believe in assists, this man. He says, get on my back, boys. I'm taking you on a ride. And he's done well so far. Looking for his Infinity Edge as his third item.
Yeah, we've got 500 bounty on Lucian, 450 on Sion. Probably mostly due to just not dying. With a bit of a kill streak giving a bounty.
Yeah, Mordekaiser struggled so far this game. Didn't even manage to get his ulti off in that last fight. Just died straight away. Looking for the... What's that? It's not Leandre's. What's the other one that does the same thing? Demonic Embrace. Looking for the Demonic Embrace as his next item. And he'll hopefully be able to grab a more successful engage for the next fight.
Could potentially be a Rylance? I think oh no.
Yeah, I think they build out of the same item.
So okay, so it could be either.
Yeah, it could be that. I would imagine Demonic Embrace, but Rylance is definitely potential.
Demonic would make sense with the AoE.
Yeah, it's pretty good on Mordekaiser.
Gives him some resist as well. Nidalee misses the spear on the crab, so the crab got fancier feet than most of Red Team this game.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Nidalee's had pretty much laser spears so far this game. And Varus is stepping very deep alone into the blue team's jungle.
Yeah, all lanes currently pushing in for red. So they've got the pressure. Dragon spawning within the next minute. For some reason, objective timers just doesn't do anything. Varus finds a nice chunk onto Lucian in mid.
Teddy's team don't believe in clear-cut games, do they? They love a close one. Second game in a row now, very close for them.
Yeah, Varus finds 480 damage from the... Oh my god, and Morgana caught out with the binding Twitch ult as well. Morgana flash in.
Pop the ulti. Morgana onto the Jinx.
Another binding lands on Jinx as Lucian culling over the wall finds the Lulu, gets rooted by Varus, gonna get taken out by Mordekaiser as Sion now trying to run away.
Morgana forced out, and that's a 2 for 3, but great play by the red team. It's amazing they only managed a 2 for 3 there. It felt like they should just be absolutely cleaning up, but great return damage from the Nidalee and the Lucian. Keep it relatively close.
Dodges the spears, Nidalee going around the side. Twitch invisible, pops out.
No smite on the side of red team here. Nidalee could definitely look for a steal.
Yeah, finds a spear.
By Varus here.
Yeah, dissuaded away.
And that's sole point over to the red team.
Yeah.
Varus hasn't given up yet.
It was Demonic Embrace picked up by Mordekaiser as well.
Yep, as expected. We'll see what he goes for next.
If you just look at the vision as well, there's 3 control wards down here for red. And the Morgana finding the binding over that wall onto the Karma started off that whole trade.
And it's been a rough showing from the bot lane from Hades' team here, sitting on 5 and 14 as a bot lane. A couple of nice fights, but yeah, definitely been overshadowed by the Twitch and the Lulu so far. See if they can pop off on this late game Jinx. I mean, if there's an AD carry you want to match Twitch in the late game, it's probably Jinx, right? So there's plenty of threats still. Coming on towards that third item, looks like the Dominic's, Lord Dominic's for her third item.
Yeah, Mordekaiser
in the top lane, you've got the Randuin come through from the Sion. That's going to be very difficult to get through. I think that came through a while ago, looking for the big shield item, whatever it's called.
Gargoyle Stoneplate.
Gargoyle Stoneplate, that's the one.
Take a
Baron's the next objective.
quick look at the gold. As for all of Morgana's big plays, actually down 2k in the jungle. 3,000 lead for Twitch still. 9-2 and 7, 300 gold bounty at the moment. The Scion picks up 600 gold bounty.
Yeah, Omar, super big fun. Definitely been having a great performance here. I think even if Teddy's team win this game, he's proven himself potentially the best top laner in the tournament. In a tournament full of stacked top laners, so that's an achievement in and of itself.
Mordekaiser pushing in bot with teleport. Not being answered by anyone yet, as Sion's teleport is still on cooldowns. Charging down mid lane, trying to find the Twitch. Teleport comes in from Mordekaiser, it's going to land straight on a trap. Will anything happen? And no, but they force the teleport out from Mordekaiser.
Yeah, that's everyone just walks it out there. But red team once again have grabbed positioning over this Baron. Lucian manages to get the top wave in, uncontested.
Yeah, as Sion found with a binding, but hardly any damage sticking onto him. There's Mordekaiser finds Karma, half HP.
Ults the Karma.
Over the wall. Oh, the mantra healing from the root coming in. Flashes back over, finds the solo kill.
Great play by Arcane Teddy there.
Still fighting. Zonya's to buy more time. Oh, Varus over the wall finds two.
And Lucian's low. Oh, I can't quite connect that other cube, but that was
binding hit
from Teddy and Varus.
Yeah, the binding lands and Sion goes down. Can he find anything in the passive? Another binding goes down, and that is
so frustrating.
Yeah.
But wow, what a play! Yeah, that Varus Q, Jamsey, that Varus Q was beautiful. 2-man with the stacks from his ultimate passive onto Jinx as well. Crushes them.
Yeah,
well played by Teddy as well.
Yeah, Mordekaiser finding so much damage and space. Just the Zonya's again delaying his death just brings the rest of his team back into the fight.
Yeah, I mean that was basically a 2v4 in the end, wasn't it? With Lucian on the other side fighting the Twitch and the Lulu. So yeah, really well played by the solo laners of red team.
Yeah. So far, I've been able to spectate two very, very close, very exciting games.
Yeah, there've been some pop-off games this tournament. I mean, the first one was a bit of a crushing, but the one I just casted, Inca versus Dom, still not understand how Dom's team managed to lose it. They had a 6k gold lead at 10 minutes, and then they lost. But yeah, there you are. Happens to the best of us.
Literally finds it. Basically, all of Lulu's health bar. Jinx ult comes through, but Lulu ultimate enough HP to survive.
God, there's some crazy poke in this game, hey.
As Varus gets caught out now with the Shirelias, but root and flash enough to buy the space he needs to get away.
Yeah, well played all round here. Very impressed.
Yeah. Would you expect a Serpent's Fang coming out from anyone on red side, owing to the Karma Shield and Scion, or...?
Yeah, I would imagine Varus is working on it as his next item. Probably could have done it rather than the Cell Dyer's Grudge, having pronounced that one.
Cyrilda, I think.
Cyrilda? Yeah, there you are. He'll probably prefer the Serpent's Fang instead of that, but he'll probably work on it next item. And on the other team, you see Lucian's already got it, but the Lulu...
Lucian dashes over the wall, finds the Lulu with the Gale Force. The culling interrupted by the Polymorph, as now he's 1v3.
Yeah, this Lulu is absolutely popping off. Well played. Not your carry. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, as the Nidalee Spear lands, takes Morgana below 1,000 health. The Varus Q doing nothing to Scion. There's another binding lands. This is just a match of jungler Qs as Scion with the Gargoyle Stoneplate walking right into the team. Nidalee gets caught by the Morgana ultimate.
Jinx is nowhere to be seen. Stuck off on the top side of the map, and that is a quick 2-0. And that is going to be Soul and potentially the mid inhib as well.
Yeah, as Morgana goes towards the dragons, 4 go down mid with Baron. Karma empowered Mantra Q not really doing too much to the melee minions with the Baron book. And that will be an inhib. And Morgana taking dragon.
Soul for Teddy's team, and this Mordekaiser is going to be very happy with the armor stacking on top of his triple armor items already.
Yeah, and no Jinx ultimate to try and steal with the lethality Jinx ults. I've seen a few clips of that.
Oh dear. Teddy
Mordekaiser found out, but he ults the Lucian. Or no, he ults the Karma even, I think. I'm not finding anything at the back of this. does manage to take out the Karma in the end with the last Q.
That looked deadly for Red Team, but they pulled out of it with a 1-for-1. Well played, Teddy, again.
Yeah, Mordekaiser ultimate preventing any damage from the other 3 members around, and manages to find it solo damage on Karma.
TP off Scion as well there, so big win. 5k gold lead now.
Plus Mountain Soul.
Yeah, Blue Team will be trying to stall out, wait for this Elder Dragon, maybe fight the Baron as well, and see what they can get done.
Yeah,
I mean, Lucian, 4 items, still really strong.
Yeah.
Jinx just hit 3 and a bit. So this Scion tanky as anything.
Twitch, seeing what he can find in mid, finds a Scion, decides to walk away.
So, see, Twitch has gone for the Bloodthirster. Not sure I agree. Would have liked to see the Lord Dominic's come in before the Bloodthirster. Especially versus the Scion with all of his HP. But I think he'll go for it next item. Obviously, we see the Lord Dominic's already completed by Jinx. She'll be looking for that Infinity Edge.
And Varus actually going towards the Hex Drinker into more of Malmortius rather than... So no Serpent's Fang coming in from Red Team.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think Serpent's Fang, you were right, would have been a great call. There's big shields on Scion, there's big shields off his Karma.
Yeah, and interestingly, could we see one now? We do see one from Lucian actually now with the Mountain Soul.
Yeah, we did. He did have it for that last fight as well. He picked it up a while back. But...
Something I missed. But Morgana Black Shield, Lulu Shield, there's definitely a few. Mordekaiser's got his own. Yeah, definitely a few coming out there.
Yeah, exactly.
That hasn't prevented much damage as Lucian culls to clear the wave. Twitch just going to tank up the tower with the Lulu Shield and Mountain Soul, just not bothered that there's no wave there. Backdoor bonus doesn't even make a difference.
And Mordekaiser split pushing top in the meantime. We'll grab this tier 2 top, I would have thought, without too much problems.
Yeah, still with teleport as well. Scion doesn't have it, so won't be going to match him at the moment. Lucian goes into mid to try and clear the super minions. Scion looks to engage now. The Black Shield prevents any knockup on Varus. Mordekaiser teleporting in by the Lucian. The root onto Scion. The Gargoyle Stoneflare makes him absolutely massive. Mordekaiser picks up the Scion.
Those stats are going to be insane for the Mordekaiser here.
Scion passive actually doing decent damage to Lulu as Twitch looks like he might pick up Nidalee with the true damage, but the Zonius comes in and as Jinx just gets blasted.
Are combining this game to be unbelievable. That was a huge team fight, and they look to end the game here.
Nidalee Spear misses, and Lucian picks up Lulu in the back, but surely not going to be enough. Only playing distraction here. Nidalee finds the spear, but the Zonius prevents any return damage.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Teddy's team take down Hades' team. Upset. Big upset. Great play. So impressed by Twitch. My man of the match is going to Twitch, 100%. I mean, it's great play across the board, but yeah, he had some absolute nuts plays that game. And for the blue team, my man of the match goes to Super Big Fun on the Scion. Did his job to perfection. Dominated Teddy in the 1v1. But yeah, in the late game, just couldn't be tanky enough for his team. Well played. What a game.
And I can't leave the match.
Jump out of that real fast.
Yeah, we get some stats.
I'll quickly get the bracket up and I'll update that. So yeah, Teddy over Hades. Wow. So next game is Teddy vs Inca and Hades versus Dom. So I think you're taking Hades vs Dom, aren't you? And I'm doing Teddy vs Inca. So let's get those games going.
So is that 1-1 for everyone?
So Inca on 1-1, Hades on 1-1, and Teddy on 1-1. Teddy on 2-0, right?
Yeah, it says Dom won the round 1, but I'm pretty sure Teddy won that one.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. I just messed up the scores. 0. So winner is Teddy.
So if I refresh that, still.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So yeah, so Teddy on 2-0, Inca on 1-1, Hades on 1-1, and Dom on 0-2. Sweet. Right, I'll get my game made.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll end this and go back to our respective streams.
See you for the final, my friend.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. So let's get this lobby made. Everyone probably looking to get into this one fairly quickly after the delays. So who have we got? Dom versus Hades. So that is this team. Right, I'm just going to put a quick BRB screen on while I get a drink. As we get the lobby set up as well.